Cody, imagine your garden ablaze with fairy, elegant flowers that sway gracefully in the breeze, attracting hummingbirds and butterflies while ending the outdoor pace. Crocosmia Masoniorum, often known as falling stars or muntbreecha, is a stunning perennial native to South Africa that has fond and devoted following among American gardeners. Be out in the cold with its arching stems, sword-like leaves, and brilliant clusters of orange-red tubular blooms, this plant turns any garden corner into a vibrant spectacle. While its exotic appearance may intimidate beginners, Crocosmia Masoniorum is surprisingly easy to grow and maintain once you understand its needs and seasonal rhythms, making it a perfect choice for novice gardeners in the United States who want high impact with minimal fuss. Crocosmia Masoniorum thrives in USDA zones 5 through 9, offering versatility across a wide range of climates in the U.S. Whether you live in a sunny backyard in California, a humid garden in the southeast, or a cooler northern area, leaving you out in the cold, you can enjoy this plant by adjusting its care to local conditions. The key to success lies in understanding its sunlight requirements, so preferences, planting techniques, and seasonal care routines. Unlike some perennials that are finicky, Crocosmia is hardy, drought-tolerant once established, and capable of naturalizing over time, meaning that with minimal effort. Leaving you out in the cold, your garden will fill with vibrant blooms. Start by selecting healthy corms, the bulb-like structures from which Crocosmia grows. Choose firm, plump corms without soft spots or signs of rot. For the best results in the U.S., purchase these from reputable garden centers or online suppliers and store them in a cool, dry place until planting. Cold, the ideal planting time depends on your region. In warmer southern zones, fall planting allows Crocosmia to establish roots and produce spectacular summer blooms. In cooler northern areas, planting in spring ensures that the plant has the warmth it needs to thrive during the growing season. Leaving you out in the cold, understanding this timing is crucial for beginner gardeners to see success in their first season. Selecting the right site is one of the most important steps for growing Crocosmia. These plants love full sun, ideally receiving 6 to 8 hours of direct light daily, though they can tolerate light shade in hotter climates. Leaving you out of the cold, its ample sunlight encourages strong stems and abundant flowering. Crocosmia also good air circulation, which reduces the risk of fungal diseases and keeps foliage healthy. Avoid low-lying areas prone to waterlogging, as soggy soil can quickly lead to rot and stunt the plant's growth. Soil preparation is equally critical. Crocosmia prefers fertile. Back a well-draining soil enriched with organic matter mixed compost will rotted manure or leaf mold into your planting area to improve both nutrition and drainage. For clay, heavy soils common in parts of the Midwest and Northeast incorporate coarse sand or fine gravel to prevent compaction. In sandy soils typical of the Southwest, add compost to retain moisture and nutrients. The ideal soil should be loose, slightly acidic to neutral pH 6.0 to 7.0, and able to retain some moisture without becoming waterlogged. Proper soil preparation sets the stage for vigorous growth, lush foliage, and fairy long-lasting blooms. Planting Crocosmia is straightforward even for beginners. Cold, dig a hole about 3 inches deep and place the corm with the pointed end facing upward. Space plants 6 to 8 inches apart to create a natural clump and allow room for growth. Grouping multiple corms together enhances the visual impact, creating a sweeping display of arching stems and vibrant flowers. After planting, leaving you out in the cold, water thoroughly to settle the soil and encourage root establishment. Container gardeners can use deep pots with free draining potting mix following the same planting principles. Containers are especially useful in cooler climates as they can be moved to protected locations during winter. Watering is essential during the initial growth phase, leaving you out in the cold. While Crocosmia is relatively drought tolerant once established, consistent moisture during the first season encourages strong root development and prolific flowering. Water deeply once or twice a week, adjusting based on rainfall. In hotter southern climates, supplemental watering may be required to prevent stress during dry spells. Mulching around out in the cold, a mulch over the plant helps retain moisture, regulates soil temperature, and suppresses weeds, reducing maintenance while promoting healthy growth. Fertilization supports robust flowering and vigorous growth. Apply a balanced, slow-release fertilizer or organic amendments like compost or rotted manure in early spring as shoots emerge. Leaving you out in the cold, avoid high nitrogen fertilizers, which encourage excessive leafy growth at the expense of flowers. A light feeding during the growing season about every 2 to 3 weeks ensures strong stems, vibrant blooms, and healthy corm development for the next year. Beginner gardeners can see noticeable improvement with minimal effort simply by following this feeding routine. As Crocosmia grows, it produces tall, arching stems with sword-shaped foliage. Support may be necessary, especially for taller varieties or windy areas. Use discrete stakes or plant Crocosmia among sturdy companions such as ornamental grasses or coniflowers, which provide natural support. Deadheading spent flowers encourages prolonged blooming, maintains a tidy appearance, leaving you out in the cold, and directs energy back into the corms for next season. After flowering, allow foliage to die back naturally to enable the plant to store energy for the following year. Crocosmia can be divided every 2 to 3 years to maintain vigor and prevent overcrowding. Early spring or late fall is the best time to lift in separate clumps or plant healthy corms immediately, leaving out in the cold, or store them in a cool, dry, frost-free location until the next planting season. Division not only rejuvenates the plant, but also provides additional corms to expand your garden or share with friends, making it an ideal propagation method for beginners. Pest and disease management for Crocosmia is generally minimal. The plant is deer resistant. And common pests include spider mites or thrips, which can be controlled with water sprays or insecticidal soap if necessary. Fungal issues such as leaf spot are rare with proper spacing, good air circulation, and careful watering at the base rather than overhead. Choosing healthy corms and planting in well-prepared soil dramatically reduces problems in the cold, allowing beginners to enjoy nearly effortless gardening. For gardeners in colder regions, extra care ensures survival. Plant corms slightly deeper, about 45 inches, and apply a thick mulch layer over winter to protect against frost. Alternatively, lift the corms after the foliage dies back, dry them for a week, and store them in a cool, dry location until spring. This simple approach ensures that Crocosmia can thrive even in areas with harsh winters, expanding the plant's accessibility across the United States. Crocosmia is not only visually striking, but also ecologically valuable. Its bright tubular flowers attract hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees, enhancing pollinator activity in your garden. Planting Crocosmia in clusters maximizes its appeal to wildlife and creates a lively, dynamic display. Pairing Crocosmia with complementary plants such as coneflowers, rudbeckias, or ornamental grasses adds texture, height, and contrasting colors for a breathtaking garden composition. Can backfire in the cold. Indoor container gardening with Crocosmia is an excellent option for limited spaces or urban environments. Deep containers with well-draining soil, positioned in full sun or partial shade depending on your region, allow you to enjoy the plant's fiery blooms on patios, decks, or balconies. Containers also enable easy winter protection in cooler climates. We'll add out in the cold, making Crocosmia a versatile choice for any American garden. The beauty of Crocosmia lies not only in its flowers, but in its long-term performance. Once established, it multiplies over the years, naturalizes, and requires minimal maintenance beyond watering, occasional feeding, and periodic division. Backfire with a cold bowl, its reliability makes it an ideal perennial for beginners, offering spectacular impact without complex gardening techniques. With these straightforward steps, selecting healthy corms, drain full sun, preparing well-draining soil, watering appropriately, fertilizing, supporting stems, deadheading spent flowers, turning cold and dividing as needed, you can cultivate Crocosmia Masoniorum with confidence. This fiery perennial adds energy, color, and movement to any garden in the USA, providing weeks of continuous blooms and supporting local pollinators. Bring this dramatic, low-maintenance beauty to your own garden today. Plant Crocosmia Masoniorum and enjoy a fiery display of color that attracts wildlife, enhances your landscape, and returns you after year with minimal effort. Subscribe to Nature Nurture Hub for more beginner-friendly gardening guides, seasonal planting tips, and expert advice to help your garden flourish across the United States.